What's happening, guys? It's Nagbal for iGyaan. In time for a quick end of all rumor benchmark scorecard, and also I'm going to be showing you the hardware spec list of the new Karbonn A11. Lots of confusions about Karbonn devices, no real specs are available anywhere, so it's time to break it down into the spec sheet. So the first thing I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to jump into Quadrant standard over here, and I'm going to jump into the system information, show you what's all is going on inside. So let's look at this. As you can see, it's the A11. It's on Android 4.0.4. Now looking at the CPU, it's an ARM v7 revision 10, 1 core, 1001 megahertz, which is slightly under a 1 gigahertz. You do have a total of 486,000 KB of memory. If I jump into the display, you've got a 480 by 800 pixel resolution. The DPI is 240 by 240, giving the size of the screen. Look at the GPU over here. It says Imagination Technologies, PowerVR SGX 531, OpenGL ES 2.0. Maximum texture units is 4. If I look at the sensors, lots of sensors over here. So we have an orientation sensor, a 3-axis magnetic field sensor, a 3-axis accelerometer, a proximity sensor, and a light sensor. A lot more sensors when compared to the other A21. So that's the information about that. Let's jump into the multi-touch test over here and look at the number of touch points on the screen. I can register 5 and that's it. So 5 touch points on the screen. That answers that question. And I'm going to run the memory booster quickly, and it's going to show you that it is 512 megabyte of RAM, which is great. Quickly jumping into settings and storage information. We'll be able to see approximately 4 gigabyte, I'm assuming. So 785. So no, not 4 gigabyte. We've got 785 and then 199 gigabyte of total space. So about 2.7 or 2.8 gigabyte of storage. So it's time for benchmarks. I'm going to hold down on the home button and quit, and quickly jump into Quadrant and run a full benchmark. Now before I do that, I'll also tell you that the front facing camera is a 1.3 megabyte. It's also a 1.3 megapixel camera. So for those who didn't know, the front facing camera is a 1.3 megapixel camera. I'm going to run a full benchmark and wait you through it. Okay, so the score charts are in, and the device scores a, let's look at it, let's find it. It's here, it's 2163 on the Quadrant benchmark, which is fairly decent. I'm going to try and zoom in, show you what it looks like. Yep, it says 2163 right there. You can also look at the CPU, memory, input, output, 2D and 3D scorecard right there. I'm going to quit it, and I'm also going to quit the app. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to run Nenamark2 for you guys and shift into landscape. There you go, you can see that the total score is in, it's 23.97 or about 23.9 on the FPS chart. Let's quit that as well. Boom, and hold down on the home button, quit that. And the last thing I'm going to do is run a full Antutu benchmark for you guys. Okay, so the final score is in, 3869 is what the result is. You can look at the CPU, GPU, RAM, and input-output results, 3 out of 5 stars. And that is the Antutu benchmark on the Karbonn A11. So there you go, guys. Hopefully that solved all your queries. If you do have any more left, leave them in the comment section below on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. You can also catch us on iGyaan for more unboxing videos, reviews, and tutorials. And make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaan TV. Till I see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Nagbal. Bye-bye.